eerie night. Evening, really. And there's my bike. Sitting quietly, waiting for the ride. I'm a goof. I notice there's all kinds of Bug-Splat. Look at the Bug-Splat. Oh, look at the Bug-Splat. Nasty. And look at the burn. I put this thing on. Practical, you know. Keep my feet from burning onto the pipes. It's something that just always gonna happen, so might as well get rid of it, right? Just clean it, but make it so it never happens again. Here we go, folks.
Atlantic Avenue Orchid and Gardens.
Alright, I'll turn on my tunes.
Blooming trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. Plus
Tunes. I don't like radio. Tempted to pay the extra money and get satellite radio on this, if it's possible. Alright, we ready? Look at the guts. Look at that. Isn't that nasty? My bike is filthy. It used to be. I would be on that immediately. Gotta clean up the horribleness. Want my bike to look all spiffy. Now I'm just more interested in riding it than looking at it. My old Phoenix bike. Phoenix, the ultra classic electric glide. So, sorry I've been out of publication for a while here. It's because of two things that happened. One is that I had a problem with my back. And that was caused by the other thing, which is working too hard to get my house in proper order for people to visit. See what I'm doing here? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but this is where I was supposed to take my experienced rider course last Saturday, but never did because I screwed up. Let me see if I can do a little tight turn in here. Alright, and then the other way. Oh god, that is just pathetically awful. Oh yeah, that's just pathetically awful. I do have a big fat camera in my face too, so anyway, I was supposed to take my experienced rider class over here yesterday or 2 days ago and didn't because I have sciatica. I have aggravated my sciatic nerve pretty horribly, actually, to the extent where I'm actually on an oral steroid called methylprednisone. Something that makes me most unhappy, as you may guess. Man, it was painful. I was sitting on the couch the whole weekend in pain, barely able to stand. My left leg was vibrating like somebody was, like I had vibrate on my leg, you know, like a cell phone in my leg that was vibrating. It was awful. So, yeah, couldn't do anything. Couldn't ride the bike, couldn't do anything. Ruined the whole weekend. Watched a lot of movies. So, was busy entertaining my friends. One of my oldest and bestest friends from college came to visit with her significant other and her daughter. And it was really nice to host them from Boston. In case you're watching, hello. I'll leave you folks nameless, just in case anybody is afraid of identities or whatever. It looks like it's going to rain up there. I'm taking you guys the back way home. Maybe some people are tired of watching the same old here as I leave Wake Tech. Don't get killed, don't get killed, don't get killed. Yay! Look at the old farming equipment. Isn't that cool? I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's farming equipment. I had to take all this stuff out of a spare bedroom upstairs that I was using as a dog room. And then I had to move it all down to the first floor and then out to the garage. the garage. You guys know about my garage. I've heard comments. That thing is just a disaster. So there's a huge humpback TV that nobody wants anymore, even though it was perfectly fine and operational. Alright, let's make sure I don't get killed over here. So yeah, that was one problem. So I had a treadmill I brought all down those stairs by myself, the TV, a bunch of other stuff. Then I had to try to get my hot tub back in working order, moving all kinds of heavy stuff with that, and bailing with huge buckets and stuff, and so my back is just destroyed. So no riding. I did take my friend out and my friend's daughter out a couple times riding on the bike, which was fun, but no vlogging because I'm too busy, you know, being a tour director. Look at the tree, look at the tobacco shed, blah blah blah. Pretty nice, isn't it? Huh, tractor for sale. So I did ride, but I just didn't vlog. I think I have 836 miles so far. Had the bike about 3.5 weeks. Something like that. So that's not too bad. What else is going on here? I have a topic. I don't know if I'll get into it. But yeah, that's why I haven't been on, because of the back and the visitors. My sisters were here, and I was taking them all around. I had a great time with them. And so I took out my nieces on the back of the bike. They had a great time. Getting, you know, very much used to riding this bike. And what a different motorcyclist I am now from what I was. Much more confident, much more happy, much more comfortable. I really don't miss Mazuzu all that much anymore. I'm just not that person. Didn't realize how much of it was how much I had changed. That made me not want to ride anymore. So that brings me to my topic, actually. It's kind of an interesting segue I came up with there. Wasn't even trying. Change. Specifically, cultural change in the United States. That's right, folks. We're getting heavy. Click. How many people are going to hit stop video on this one? Okay, as you know, well, no, let me back this up. Let's start like this. Okay, ready? So I'm watching TV, and this Republican guy gets on there, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Republican North Carolina guy Probably a farmer's son, had that North Carolina accent. And you could tell he was, you know, of the moneyed type. And he said, "I will fight to repeal Obamacare, and I will fight to stop illegal immigration. And there's a plan in the federal government to double legal immigration. I will fight against that." And I'm just thinking, you know, this guy strikes me as a dying breed of American. And I'll probably make a lot of enemies on this one. But I'm just telling you facts. I'm not saying I approve of it or not. It's just facts. Here it is. Okay, let's say we talk to this guy and we say, all right, how about this? How about we make all the future immigrants come from Italy, Germany, England, Scotland, you know, all the white countries. Have all those, do this in private with the guy, not in public, because you know how public people are. You'd say, oh yeah, great, yeah, that's good. It's the fact that we have all these not white people immigrating, Africans and Mexicans and Asians and South Americans and all this, and it's changing the face of the nation. And that's the important part. That's the part that really made me think today, is that the America that was made by the Founding Fathers would be unrecognizable to them today. The America secured by the people who fought in the Civil War, that America doesn't exist anymore. They wouldn't recognize that United States now. All these different people here. And the future is going to be just as unrecognizable for us when we think about what's going to happen. And a lot of us just, oh my God. But that's the beauty and the promise and the peril of this country, is that it isn't any one thing. It's all things. It's the world. It's humanity. And humanity happens to come in many colors. So I think the future color of the United States is going to be my brother, which is a brownish color, you know, coffee color. That's my bro. It's not going to be your typical white people anymore. It's just not going to be that way, because the country is designed to take in new people. And if we take in a lot of people who aren't white, then guess what? You're not going to have a whole lot of white people in the country anymore. And that's perfectly fine. That's the way of things. And that's where I'm going to lose people. It's not fine. Well, you know what? Immigration was fine when your families came over, and now it's not suddenly. I don't like double standards. Change is inevitable. And because this country is founded on immigration, and it still does it, it still allows immigrants to come in here, then we're going to have to live with it. The world's too big not to let people in, and the world's too competitive not to let people in. And besides, a lot of our best stuff has come from the immigrants. A lot of the things that we consider to be American are not really American, like hamburgers and hot dogs and apple pie and ice cream and pizza and Levi's blue jeans. I mean, all these things are because of immigration. Jazz, because of immigration. They didn't want to come, but they came. We made them come. Uh-oh, we got this little, let's just all these kids. Let's play with these kids. Woo-hoo! Anyway, if you like white America, you're screwed. Sorry, folks. Change is coming. This is Mike Cayley 7 bidding you and yours a hearty farewell. Talk to you later.